yeah, they're out there just swimming around, and this huge 20-foot long thresher shark swims right up to him, says, I'm gonna give you a choice. I'm gonna bite off one of your arms, one of your legs, and one of your ball sacks. It's a choice between the three of you. Who loses what? Look, sir. Oh God. Give us a minute to talk about this. I turn around. The used car salesman, he says, well, I need my balls for my job because I need them to sell cars. The Catholic priest, well, he says, well, I need mine to have sex with young boys. And then the whole time, the recent college graduate has been pretty silent, and they turn to him and they say, well, how about you? What do you think about all this? And he says, he turns to the thresher shark and he says, Mr. Shark, I'll take it all. You can bite off my arm, you can bite off my leg, and you can bite off my nuts. Because I just graduated from college into a world with a bad economy. I can't find a job, and I want to die. And so Shark, he considers this for a minute. And then he says, well, you know, I used to be in your shoes, I know where you're coming from. And the college graduate, well, he says, well, what'd you do? Shark says, well, I became a thresher shark.
Alright, I got one. This guy gets in an elevator with these two lesbians, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, as soon as he gets on, he just smells this awful smell. It's just terrible. And he realizes it's one of the lesbians' hair. And he just stands there and he has to just deal with it. But anyway, the lesbian with the smell gets off, and the door's shut again. And he turns to the other lesbian and he says, I don't mean to be rude, but did you smell that woman's hair? The lesbian says, yeah, I had sex with her 2 weeks ago, and the carpet matches the drapes, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
And the guy says, that could be evidence of a serious medical condition. Did you think about telling her to see a doctor? And the woman said, I am a doctor, and I have no idea what it is. And she says, being a doctor, I also know that you only have 24 hours left to live. And the guy says, well, I'm going to make the most of these 24 hours and do all the stuff I've never gotten around to. And the woman says, what are 3 things you always wanted to do but you never have? The guy says, I've always wanted to go skydiving. I've always wanted to lay face up in one of the Great Lakes staring at the sky. And I've always wanted to make passionate love to a lesbian and have her enjoy it. And the lesbian says, well, I can help you with one of those things right now. And the guy says, really? Which one? And the lesbian says, the skydiving one. And the guy looks around and he realizes that the elevator's taking him to the roof of the building. And the lesbian's about to push him off and kill him. So he just starts begging and pleading with her, and he's like, is there anything I can do, anything at all to make you not kill me? And the lesbian considers this for a time. And finally she looks at him and she says, yeah, you can go down on me. So the guy says, deal. He gets down on his knees and starts to unbutton her pants. And she's like, wait a minute, there's something you need to know. I tricked you earlier. I made the other lesbian a wig out of my bush hair. And I've got an infection.